All right, is it up back? Of course, I'm already seeing one issue. It's focusing more on me than it is where the PC case is sitting. Hey, Nick. So, okay. Anyways, yeah, there's probably gonna be lag with this, Nick, because I don't have all the original components in this case anymore. They are out of the case. I don't have my graphics card in there anymore. It's my older graphics card. It doesn't have the new power supply on it. It has the old power supply. So we're just gonna have to try to make do until I can get the new one up and running, which is kind of blurry because the camera is not focusing on it. But here's the case for it. So we'll try to figure out how to make this work. Just like trying to scoot the camera closer, maybe. Oh. So this is the, what is this, the Kendomen DeepCool case, which I actually got this for free, so I'm not complaining about this one. Yeah, something about it. Oh. I wish I could figure out how to change this setting though, Mac. How blurry is that? I'm talking about the case because in mine it doesn't look very focused. So the camera is focusing on me. What's going on, Chevy? All right, so time to start taking things out that don't need to be in here right now. Cables, cables, cables. So I do apologize in advance, guys, if this video is not the best of quality. Like I said, I am not running my original graphics card in the computer I'm streaming from. It is about to go in here. All right, so let's see here. Those look like fans. Speaking of fans, I'm going to have to pull some fans out. All right. Got that out of the way. Yeah, that's what we're saying, Nick. I'm having to do this totally backwards. I'm not using my streaming platform. I'm not using OBS. I'm actually using YouTube Live. So right now, things just are not going the way I want it to for this stream. The camera is focusing on me instead of the computer, which I do not know how to fix at the moment because I'm using YouTube Live. I'm not using OBS because apparently my graphics card that I have in this computer now does not want to cooperate and stream. It wants to say I have low video quality when I'm streaming. So we're just going to have to try to make do here. All right, so get that out of my way. Well, Mac, what do you think we should do? We think we should start with the motherboard? Yeah, probably so, since it's right there. All right, so this is the original power supply out of my old computer. Let's see if I can get it to focus on it. It's a EVGA 600 watt. Brand new because I just replaced it again from the other one because it was malfunctioning. We thought that was my problem with shutting down and restarting, and apparently it was not. So we kind of there we go. That a little bit better? I'm going to actually try to scoot in on it. after I just made a mess on my desk. Great. So all right, let's get this thing screwed in here. And the only thing that we will not be putting in this PC while I'm streaming is the hard drive, because the hard drive has to come out of the one I'm using. And if everything goes correctly, as we're hoping it will, I will be doing a live stream from this one tonight. I just saw what Nick put up there. So guys, if y'all have any questions about what I'm putting in here, Mac pretty much knows the details of everything. So you can always ask him, considering he did kind of help me pick out some of these components. And then some of them I just shocked him with because he didn't know I was going to know. Isn't that right, Mac? Yeah. Give me a second, guys. I'm like drying up water off of my desk right now. That's what that loud noise was, Mac. My water spilt all over my desk. Yeah. Considering there's a CPU sitting underneath it, or a PC sitting underneath it, it ended up on my laptop. So, yeah. I'm trying to dry it off. Give me a second, guys. Just gotta love it when things just don't go according to plan and you make big messes. All right, I hear water hitting the floor. Where is it at? All right. So let's see. Well, the closer I get the camera, the better the quality is. Kind of. That's weird. You see that, Mac? I don't understand that. I don't think so. Even if I do, it's not going to be that hard. No, I'm not going to try to figure out where the water hit the floor. I'll get it later. It's hardwood floor anyway, so, and it's water resistant. Okay. All right, so power supply in. So, part of the brains of this thing, and I will try to get this where y'all can see it real quick. We have the ASUS Crosshair 6 Hero motherboard. So, again, nothing wants to focus in, but yeah. It's like my focusing just went totally to the crud here. All right. Now we'll see how bad my offsets are off on here. All right. There's that. There's that. There's the instruction book. That's what I'm looking for. Boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you want to hear the funny thing, Mac?
What's that?
The inside of this is actually set up with all the offsets already in it that I need. Yeah, all the standoffs are in there. The problem I'm having now is finding the screws for the motherboard. Yeah, me too. I've got a total of 3 screws with standoffs. I don't know what they go to. I've got a bridge in here, cables, the back cover. Where are the standoff screws? Houston, we have a problem. I have no way to secure the motherboard here, Mac. I took everything out of that box. There's nothing in here. This was it. Just a little. Why doesn't the motherboard have its standoff screws? Yeah, this is a big problem. Let's see. Trying to see if I can find what is supposed to be in here. One M.2 screw pack. I don't know. It wasn't sealed. He had it open, but I had hell just getting it out this morning. Hold on, I may have a remedy. Let me remember. I bought a certain kit at Best Buy. Remember? So I'm trying to see if maybe I have these screws for the standoffs. I don't know. Okay, we're good. Luckily, my PC build and repair kit had screws. Yay. All right. So now comes the fun part of trying to do this. Let me see. Hold on. Good question. I don't know. Is that it, Mac?
No.
On the case? Where's the IO shield? Hi, Jungle. Yeah, I know. I just saw him say something in chat.
There should be like a chrome like insert that should pop onto the case for all your outputs.
Oh, you talking about on the backside right here?
Yeah, that side.
Yeah, that came with the motherboard.
Yeah, but
Eh, oh, okay. See, I'm glad you're here with me now. All right, let's see if I can figure out how to get this in here now. Yeah, I just got to figure out how it goes. I guess it goes in this. What is it supposed to do? Just pop in there, or do I got to take some of it apart? All right. Yep. Believe it or not, I actually got it the right way. I'm just making sure it snaps in. All right, we're good there. All right. Yeah. This is like majorly crowded in here. Believe it or not, they were already in here for this board, if I remember correctly. So I just did this a few seconds ago. Yeah, they're all in here. It's just a matter of lining it up now because I got things in the way. All right. Yeah, we had to improvise here, Jungle. I didn't have any screws for the motherboard, but I actually have some that will work. Go ahead. I'm listening. Uh-huh. Lay it down flat. Get everything lined back up here. This one silly fan cable is driving me crazy. But should we have put the water cooler in first, you think? Well, it's a little late now because I just put a screw in. I'm not taking it back out. Oh, boy. What's that? Mm-hmm. Okay. For the jumpers, everything's at the front. Well, I've got like 1,001 cables down here, Jungle, so like, yeah, I've got all kinds of cables that come from the top down, which I think are what you're talking about. Okay, why is that not one lining up? Great. So remind me, guys, when I put this back up, I'm gonna have to pull the back panel off because I dropped one of the screws down in there. Something is a tight fit. Yeah, just like how the camera just focuses on certain areas and it just doesn't focus.
Well, that might be software.
Well, actually, when I had it open on OBS earlier, it wasn't doing like it is now. I think it's something to do with the way YouTube has got that thing set up. What the heck is going on here? Why do they have to have so many offsets, Mac? Well, that, and they put the offsets in the most awkward places where you really can't get a screw in there. And I'm having more problems with the top ones than I did with the middle ones. As in, they're not really wanting to center up correctly. Oh, yeah, I know that. It's just some of these screws are just being a pain in the caboose to get to at the moment. Get this one, we got 3 more screws and we're done with the motherboard. It's slow. Yeah, or else we wouldn't be putting a computer together right now because I didn't have any standoff screws. All right. All right, motherboard is installed. And there goes that screw in the back. Alrighty.
Pick up the back panel and then hit out. Motherboard.
Oh, there's a screw. All right, what do I need to mount to the motherboard? Okay. Boy, I got plenty of Republic of a Gamer stickers now. There's a whole sheet of them in the bottom of that box. All right. The nice, lovely Corsair liquid cooler. Okay. All right, there's the liquid cooler, the radiator. Okay. All right, Mac, you have to tell me what I'm looking for here, bud. Well, I'll see if I can get it to focus in for you. I got that one. And then I got that, which I think these go on the front.
Yeah, I think the chrome one would go on the front, the black one would go on the back side. And then there should be, screws that'll actually hold the water cooler onto it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see where those screws are supposed to be. Yeah, I think this all goes to the front, Mac. Because there's not going to be any room to put anything here. Because this literally is the back of the case. Everything's done from the front side, Mac.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's room for great ideas. Yeah, there's got to be a way to patch that.
There is. I've got to go through the front to do that. Well, you can't really see it, Mac, but there's a screw here, a screw here, a screw here, and a screw here. I got to take those out and put the standoffs in for the cooler. Yeah. So, time to remove more screws. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Jungle? Soon I remember where I stuck it now. I lost it. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This? Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get it. Yeah. in the camera. Everything is reversed from here. And then I got that one. So, I didn't break a heatsink. Yeah. Hold on, I'm trying to find. Now this one I gotta put the standoffs in here though, for any of it to work. Because this, you gotta remember this. It's yeah. So I gotta take these little brackets out, put the standoffs in. I really wish this video quality would have been better. So these go in just like this. Not as confusing now, Mac? Oh. This thing's got enough drive bays, don't it, Mac? I don't think I'll ever need that many drives. Yeah. It looks like 6 SATAs or SDDs and 3 HDDs. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna try something here, Mac. I can't see my stream. Mac, it's on autofocus. I don't understand why it's not autofocusing correctly. Oh, I think I just did a mega zoom there, didn't I? All right, is that still pretty good? Or do I need to come out just a little bit more?
It's on.
It's still not. Okay. Oh, it's because I took autofocus off. Okay. Let me try that again. Don't mind me, folks. We're just trying to fix technical errors here. Yeah, see, it doesn't want to autofocus. Slow? Yeah, see, it doesn't really want to focus. Yeah. It's still in autofocus. I mean, I can see it jumping, but it's just not doing nothing. See, like right there, it just clearly focused in on my hand and my arm, and then blurred everything out right there. Yeah, but it. Now I'm trying to.
Yeah. See, like I said, I mean, that might be the camera itself. It's a streaming camera, so it's designed to focus on the person rather than the background. Because if you use chroma key, that background's going to see anyway.
Yeah, but chroma key's not even supposed to be on right now.
Yeah, but once the camera's involved, it's probably set up that way.
This stinks. Yeah, that's true. Oh well, at least it's focusing on the computer now, so y'all can kind of see what I've done. I mean, kind of. There's the 4 offset standoffs for the cooler. So I guess now I need to remove the fans out of the top so I can put the radiator and the radiator fans in.
Yeah, that's probably remove those fans. So that, I was thinking maybe you have it on the old configuration. I don't know how you hold the fans that are already in there.
And these look like they're pushing in or pulling out once. I think they are. I've got my fans mixed up in my head. Yeah, there was something back here. Oh, that could be a problem if it has a CD. You want to know something? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have a problem then because it's a CD and I don't have a CD-ROM.
Yeah, but
I gotta figure out where all these cables went to for these. All right, fans are loose. Where did the cables go? Okay, well, there's one. All right, fans are out. So now how is this bad boy going to go in there? The radiator screws to the top of the case. The fan screw to the bottom of the radiator.
Yeah.
You got good eyes, Mac. How'd you know? Yeah. Which would screw the fans into the bottom of the radiator. And I'm just trying to figure out how, because it doesn't exactly show me how the hose and stuff is supposed to be facing in here when I put this in. Does it go to the back of Okay, I got it. Nope. They're right here, Mac. That's the fans. That is showing on my instructions for AMD to install them on the bottom side. So what I was trying to figure out is where the hoses go, and it looks like they go at the back, according to the picture I'm looking at.
Well, see, you can put it in the front. You can put it in the back.
Okay, so yeah, it's right there. So yeah, this case is designed for this particular one. Trust me, I made sure from the guy I got it from. Huh? Yeah. Right now, I'm just trying to do some finagling here, guys. You want to know something? Well, I know I'm looking at something though right now. Well, I've got it standing up so y'all can see what I'm doing. The motherboard should have went in, or this should have went in before the motherboard. No, I'm not gonna be able. Yeah, but Mac, what I'm getting at is the fans. The fans aren't attached. I still have to attach the fans. So that's what I was meaning by I got a little bit of an issue. I got another issue getting this back out. Yeah, but the fans drop out through here. This has to sit up where the fans would be. You know what I'm saying? So the only thing I can do is attempt to put the fans on first and then try to put it in there. Now the question is, how do the fans go on? Attach the radiator in fan as shown. For the best cooling performance, we recommend mounting the fans as an air intake to your PC. So air intake means it's pulling air in, right?
Yeah. But now the only issue
Well, that's the way it was set up to start with. But according to this picture, guys, it shows the fans on the inside of the case, not the top.
See, I'm actually, the thing I'm looking at, I'm actually seeing it both. This one here, they got it mounted on the top of the case, and the fans are on the top. And this one here, they're on, where it's not mounted to the case, they have them on the other side. But it looks like it's moving away.
Okay, my other issue is how do I know which way is pulling, which way is pushing?
Okay, so if the Corsair sticker in the center of the fan is facing up, then it'll be pulling air in. Because the Corsair sticker is the intake side.
So that sticker?
It should be, yes, that's going to be your intake, and the side that your fans on.
Because there's that sticker on the back.
That's going to be, that's going to be the bottom side. Look, see as well, supported world on that side.
The back side. So all right, so how do I need to put these? The sticker facing up or sticker facing down? Okay.
So those on the outside of the case. I would wait till well, because it's got the slots for the fans all over there. That's how it was originally designed. And then the radiator will go down the floor.
Well, that's what I was thinking too. Yeah, because this is only going to work one of two ways because the mounting screws, if I were to put the fans on top of the radiator, I don't have any way to mount it to the chassis. It has to go, they have to go on the bottom. So now I just got to get, so same principle, the brackets would be facing into the case, right? Because trust me, I'm not trying to make this hard, guys. I'm just, I wanted to pull air through the radiator. Because that's, if it's like a car, you want it to pull in through the radiator. Who joined and left? Yeah.
See, the way they have it is it's pushing air through the radiator, which is the way I'm saying it. Because you've got two fans on the very front of the case pulling in cold air. So it's going to pull in the cold air into the case, and on the radiator, suck up that cold air, push it into the radiator, and it's going to exhaust it out of the case. So that way, it's where. Yeah, I understand when it goes work with the front goes, forward,
Graphics card. So, okay, which way do I need to put the support brackets? Since that's how I'm using my reference right now. Well, no, I'm talking support brackets like the back of the fan where the supports are.
See me, I would put those supports that way it's pulling air pushing it through the radiator.
Okay.
Yes, it's gonna inside the case is still gonna flood it.
Because honestly, the way I'm looking at the picture that you sent, Jungle,
Yep.
the open side of the fan is facing inward. Because those fans are on, you don't see the brackets for the motor on the back of the fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, there are fans intaking and blowing out the top. So
That's the way I would do it. Yeah, that's the way I would do it. I would put those support brackets
okay.
because you're gonna have plenty of airflow. So heat inside that case is not gonna be an issue. No, there's two sources of flow as well when it comes to putting it on and getting it off, right? Let's talk about the air pressure inside the case. Do you want a negative air pressure or positive air pressure? Well, the way this case is designed, it's got negative pressure. It's got two coming in. Well, actually, we have two coming in originally and three going down. Negative pressure. Which is better because if you have a positive air pressure, suppose up to the Corsair and Corsair PC. If you have negative pressure in there, it does set more, but the best was to run. Where if you have a positive air pressure, that means that it's trying to expand more. So there's two sort of reference points. I'm always yeah, see, I've got both in and I've got out and on. That's just my case. It's not what you have on the thing.
All right. Right now, I'm just screwing these screws into the fan. Then I gotta get the other fan in here. All right, where are the washers? I'm listening.
The way it works is you come with like 8
Yeah.
and then come with 8 long flags.
The long screws are for the fans. The short screws are for the radiator. Because you're going to be screwing a shorter distance. That's why I was trying, when you were saying put them on the outside, it's like, it's not going to work because that's the reason why I was saying it wasn't going to work. Now, the fun part's just going to be getting this in the case.
I mean, I'm seeing many different places built where they have the fans on top of the radiator where they're blowing out kind of where they're on the bottom side of the radiator blowing out. So
Yeah. Okay. Time to lay it back down again. Oh. Yeah. All right. Now for the finagling. Which is Jungle. What's the fun part? Don't tell me it's gonna be my CPU. You mean the piece that fell off? You mean the piece that fell off already? The side that the thing's already fallen off, I think. I don't know. We'll get there when I get there. I'm trying to get screws started in this radiator. Who lefty? Everybody joins and leaves. Nobody talks. Oh, so it's just really me. Everybody's here and talk. They probably think I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. All right, okay, is my audio coming out? Because you gotta remember, I'm running through TeamSpeak for most of my audio. Okay. All right, a few more screws and we got this in. Seriously? Well, everybody can see is my waist right now, huh? I didn't realize I was that close to there. Blake, we'll get to that. I didn't realize I was that close to everything. Well, honestly, Blake, there is a face reveal at the very beginning of the stream. Mac can contest to that, right, Black? Mac. Yeah. It'd been nice if I hadn't spilled all my water on my desk. Nope, I don't have to wait for the new power supply because it's already in there, and it was brand new anyways out of the old one. All right, guys. Radiator and fans are installed.
running. Well, the reason why I say that is because yeah,
Okay, mine's got those colored ones, Mac. I got dark, or I got black, and I got gray on the RAM. Yes.
yeah, you're going to put them in X. Yeah, you start with black, put it in black. You can actually start off with all the way up to the left.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let's not forget, guys, I got a bunch of cables I still have to hook up in this thing. This is going to be the fun part then. Okay, well, I only skipped one step. I put the motherboard in after the power supply. Everything else went in pretty good. Well, the hard drive is over here. Yeah. So, all right. This is a bunch of... Okay. So, even though all this stuff is in my description, everything that's going in this computer is in the description. But we are installing a AMD Ryzen 7 1800 CPU. Forgive me, Mac, the one box I forgot to cut open. Okay. Anyways. And if it'll focus in, which it's not going to focus because it doesn't want to focus on anything but me. There it is. Oh boy, the fun part of installing a chip. Yeah, trust me, Blake, I had not... If I could have used my OBS software, this wouldn't have been an issue, but OBS would not let me live stream out. It was giving me not enough... What was it, Mac?
Not enough output.
Yeah, not enough video output because I've got my old graphics card in the computer right now. All right, now comes the fun part, lining everything up.
The triangles.
And so don't...
Now, does his motherboard have that thingy at the RDS lift up?
Yeah, it's already lifted. Yeah, I see that. All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm about to find my phone and turn on the flashlight because I don't have enough light in there to see. All right, yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right, so...
Yeah, same thing. And then you have the screws that hold it all together, so that it doesn't want to impact that.
It just sits there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Okay, well, there's still one problem with that. Where do I screw it? It doesn't screw into anything. It just, there's, yeah, there's two here, and there's two here around the CPU. There's nothing else anywhere.
Well,
Oh, yeah, but you also got to remember something. You're probably going with an AM3 board. Oh, Mac, I understand that. What I'm getting at is not all these parts get used for the AM4 board. You see what I'm saying? Because there is 4 offsets right here. This will mount to those offsets. No, because it's going to get screwed down with these, if you can see them. Because I have screws, I got screws for AMD and I got screws for AMD4. All right. Okay. All right, chips in. I'm listening. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm having already correct one issue, so give me a second. I got to change out the mounting bracket as soon as I figure out how to do that. Unless, okay, hold on.
Now, the way it looks like you got shoulders now, like standoffs. You got to figure out which ones you need. Screw those in. And then you like 4 caps that would have to be screwed out on top.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to figure. Okay, that bracket doesn't come off. This bracket just slides right off over it. So basically, I don't know if you can see. You see that bracket right there, Mac? The one that's on here. Basically, what I have to do is I have to put this one on here as well. As soon as I figure out how to get it to line up, because apparently the other bracket doesn't come off.
So, did it come with like a double-ended screw?
Double-ended Mac. I've got so many screws. I don't know. These that won't focus in. This sucks. This really. Well, there's the black ones go to the AMD. The silver ones go to the AMD 4. Well, it's kind of hard to do that because the offset's already in there that have screws on them. So I'm trying to install on the AMD mounting bracket. What's up? Yeah, I just realized there's thermal paste on this thing.
Yeah, that's
Well, it didn't come with it, Mac. It was just part of the combined triple deal that I got. Okay, that bracket's off. Okay, that bracket's on. All right, it's all going to line up, Jungle. Yeah, after I switched the brackets, I had to take this bracket off and put the other silver bracket on. No. Yeah, that was the AM3, and the one I just put on is the AM4. Okay, so we got that much done. That's dry fitted. Now what? Besides, I got a case full of power cables just going everywhere. More than. I'm not even gonna. Okay, so smaller than a P. All right. Well, I'm gonna ask. All right, question: should I use the Insignia compound or the compound I got this morning with this stuff? Because Insignia is what I've used on my other computer, and what came with it was the Arctic MX4 thermal compound. I don't know which would be better. Well, it says 8-year durability on it. All right, I'm just asking so because I opened up the right one here. I've got thermal compound coming out the wazoo. So just a small little dot right in the center. Oh. Yeah, well, yeah. All right, give me 1 sec. I gotta do something here. I hate thermal compound. So I take it you want me to go ahead and put the cooler onto the motherboard, correct?
Yeah. And once I open the replacement, try and let CPU move a little of the case one that should be tight, but you can't stretch the
Okay. There's a little bit of thermal compound. And just very carefully install this, right? Uh-oh. Where'd I put those? Under there. All right, just give me a second, guys. I'm putting the tops on this. Well, I bumped it though. That's the thing. I'm just getting them snug. All right. That's in. Yeah, and I've got plugs that came with the motherboard too. What the hell is this? Oh. Nah. Guess what I got with this Mac? It's got my SLI bridge. Mm-hmm. All right, so we're going with RAM. Was that what we're going to do, RAM or cable? Oh, all my cables is what he's saying. Oh, God. Yeah, this is going to be the fun part because I don't know where all this crap goes. Yeah, that's these. I got to figure out where it plugs in. One thing I don't like about this case is like my other case, Mac. It had protective inserts right here. This one doesn't have it. Weird. Because what I'm about to do is I'm going to run the CPU power cable stuff through the back. Yeah, I have one. Like a jungle. He's on top of everything. Crosshair 6 Hero User Guide. Chapter 1, what? What page? Jungle. Internal connectors. That's for the... Well, I know I'm going to do this first, because I know where this one goes. If I don't know where this cable goes, we got problems. If I can get lined up. All right. All right. All right, first cable's hooked up. Now I'm assuming these two fan ones right here that go to the upper radiator, those I just plug into the existing ones that I unplugged, right? Uh-oh. Actually, okay, because I just realized the connectors off the old fans are three prong. These are 4. Yeah, I think I see. Yeah, there's 3 of them. Okay, doesn't matter which one. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm assuming it would go 1, 2, 3 from left to right. So, uh, I hate cables that are in awkward places. Okay, there's one. And oh, come on. Two. All right, those are hooked up. It's, well, I have coming off the cooler itself. I don't know if you can see on my hand, Jungle. Those. There's. Yeah, yours is a little bit different than mine.
Capital or the yours is Crosshair 5-year.
6. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, let's see. Okay, now these look like the hard drive cables. Which I might as well go ahead and hook those up. Nope, none of that's done yet. I'll be honest, that's not done yet.
See, like mine, it's got one that's 4 pins, and then it's got the design for 2 pins. So they're still kind of
Now I just lost my book. Where'd I put my book? Trying to get this hard drive cable hooked up real quick, which is not being the easiest thing in the world to do. Mount it to the motherboard. Okay. Who knows? Okay, so all right, so I'm trying to figure out. I got power switch, SW, reset SW, power LED, HDD LED, power LED plus, and one's a power LED minus. Where the frig? Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out where they plug in on the motherboard. I got it. Okay, there it is. Ah, pump power, pump in, pump PWM, wherever that means.
Yeah, see, like mine's got a system fan pump header, and I don't have anything plugged into it. But all my case pumps are on top of it. Should be one that's just like a fan. Control panel
Okay, so that's that bottom right-hand group of things I'm looking at right here. Now I just got to figure out where. Well, that's what I was saying, Mike. I got power SW, reset switch, HDD LED, power LED plus, and power LED minus. Uh-huh. Right. That doesn't get used. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the reswitch SW wire. I'm listening. Right. All right, hold on. Okay, side to side. That's what I was about to ask. So, okay, I think I see how it's saying now. The reset goes on the bottom, and the power goes on the top of it. Correct? Okay. Bear with me, guys. First time I've ever done this. All right, so what is this one? Power SW goes on top. I think I got that in there right. Is there a specific way it's supposed to go in here? In other words, the writing faces to the outside. Okay. Well, that's what he's saying. The other one would face down where you can't read it. That's reset switch was bottom. Okay, so I got those two in. Then I have LED minus, LED minus. Then I have plus HDD, and then I have plus power. I have 4 pins left. Well, no. The HDD LED is a 2, and the other 2 are 1s. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Okay, that's in. Right. One's the minus would be close to the power switch, and the plus would be on the outside. Okay. See, I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. Now, if I can just get it to stop trying to go in the wrong pin. All right. I got to figure out which one that one is. Okay. All right. So I have a blue cable here, guys. What does that go to? It's a thick blue cable. It's goes up. Goes. No, it's actually 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's a 20-pin connector. Okay. Might be. Okay, HD audio. Okay, well, I've got a USB cable in my hand. Don't know where it goes, but where it came from. All right, so let's see here. Okay, I got an HD audio cable, Jungle, and I have a USB cable. Then I have that blue cable. No, my HD audio, it's HD audio, and it has. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where it goes on the board right now. I think I just found out where it went. Yeah, it's going to be that one connector to the very far left, right? Because it's got a missing pin in it. This has a missing pin. Okay, that's connected. Yeah, but this isn't going to work in that one. It says USB 3.1. This. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Mac. That's a funky looking connector, and I don't have it out yet. 121? Oh, 1-21. Okay, I'm there. Not the top one, no. It would be the 3. Yeah, it looks like that one. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do is pinpoint it here. 1 second. Okay, it's another missing pin one, so yeah, got it. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, well, we got an issue here. Yeah. ROGEXT, yeah. Well, that's the thing. There's two pin sets next to one another. One's a 9 and the other is a 4. This has got to be a 4 because it plugs right into it. The other one wouldn't plug in. So, all right, that's hooked up. All right. Ow, my back's starting to hurt now. All right, so we're making progress here. I just got to figure out where all the rest of this goes. I don't need to really put this cable in because this is an extra hard drive cable. I'm thinking this cable I have in my hand is that USB 3.1. But I don't know how to get it up to the top of the case right now, so I'm not going to worry about that one at the moment. This cable isn't routed, and there isn't one like it in my case.
Well, your case,
Right. Except for the case on the front is 3.0s. The rest of my case has the mixture. So
3.0 is a real big connector.
no, that's the one I got in my hand right now. I'm trying to figure out where it plugs in. The ROG extension. It must be the one right next to the W pump. About to find out. And it plugged in. Okay. All right, so that's plugged in. Now we got to figure out where these water cooler pump plugs go.
You don't know where the water cooler is?
Yeah. Okay, water pump plus. All right, so that's a 4-pin. All right, so that's a 3-pin. Yeah, I see it, but just yeah, I see the 4 white ones, the RGB header one. That's a 4-prong. The next one over says water pump, and it's a 3-prong. I'm getting lost because this cable I have in my hand is only 3-prong. Yeah. Right, which is the USB one. Well, I see a 3-pin, but it's not really a true 3-pin. It's got 1, 2, 3. It's 5. It's in a 6-pin slot, missing one of the center ones as a 5-pin. So I think it's the one next to it because this has a groove cutout in it. And then on that 4-prong one, Jungle, next to the W pump and the RGB header, it has a same style cutout. It just won't use the 4th pin. That makes sense. So basically, I can slide this and lock it in just like that. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's a 6-pin setup design, missing 1 pin, so it's a 5-pin setup. Well, I know, that's what I'm looking at too, but it just doesn't make sense. Because, no, it's the one next to the RGB header. I just don't have the additional connector setup. I don't know yet, Mac. I've just been tackling one set of wires at a time. Because I'm running out of cables to connect here. I'm down to really power cables, I think. And possible. Well, this one I got in my hand right now, Jungle, you can't see it, but it's a 4-pin. And it plugs, it's the pins that plug into the board. Yeah.
But yes, it's fine. It's got. It looks like both of my combined water pump has got one taking the CPU fan header and another one that looks like it's taking the CPU fan header.
I'm beginning to think that cable doesn't get used.
Because I have two. Yeah, I've only got two wires coming off mine. It's like, well, actually, one's probably plugged into the pump header, and the other one's plugged into the fan header.
All right, Mac, it's coming at you, I think. All right. Did you get the picture? Really? What, the RGB header?
Okay, hold on. No. Okay, here we go. You're looking for on page 1-24. The one you're looking for is the AI pump. It's going to be in C, very top of the board above the rim. Yeah, no.
Well,
Because the one wire uses the fans, which is going to a fan header, and then you have a pump, which needs power, so it should go into the header.
yeah, I'll be glad when the picture gets to you so you can see what I'm looking at, Mac. Because that's not working.
Okay, so yeah, let's see. Yeah, diagram yeah, but see that water pump would be if you're doing like you talking about he has an AIO, so let's go with the AIO. Yeah.
Did you get the picture?
No, I don't know why it's
Okay, I gotta find a cable. I'm missing one cable already. Where did I leave it laying? There it is. Oh, hey Mac, you remember all those screws I was looking for earlier? I found them. Yeah, right now I'm trying to find the pump USB cable. So give me a second. What are these? More hard drive cables. Lovely. Ah, I think I found it. It's a... No, this is different. Never mind. This is another pin set for the HD plus HDD negative ground reset. Nope, not that one. How did I just lose a cable to the freaking water cooler? All right. Hard drive, power supply, fans. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm missing a cable. I gotta find. Never mind. I just found it as soon as I sat down. Okay. There is a, like a micro USB port type setup. Like example, a phone charger type hookup. Jungle. That. Okay, that plugs into the pump. This plugs into the USB plug. But I still have to figure out. All right, Mac, I'm just going to do this. You still haven't gotten the picture, right?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to take a picture of it and then text it instead of doing how I did it a second ago. Well, I sent it. Went to messages and just took it from right off the messages. That makes sense. All right, now I'll just send picture. This one, send. All right, you should get that one. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get my flashlight back on.
Okay, that's coming on.
Correct. All right, what am I looking for, Jungle? Correct. Yes. No. No. Is that picture better, Mac? Okay. This cable here that I got in my hand, the one I just plugged in to the pump, actually goes into I just found it. Well, it looks like it could go into one of the ROGs, which is a USB, right? Yeah, because this is stamped USB on it. Yeah. Well, what I'm getting at is this is stamped USB. This other one that I've hooked up into that same spot is USB. Unless I'm like straight up missing something here. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing. It won't work. These USB plugs are 9-pin, which is exactly what the ROG EXT is. Right. That was, what is this one? This is this is the HDD audio. The one that the furthest next to the Supreme FX is the audio. Jungle. Hold on. Okay, so that's a power supply issue one. Okay. Okay, so that other one that comes off the Corsair pump, that that 3-1 that we were trying to figure out where it goes, does that go where I had it plugged, or does it go up there at the top? Even though it's only a 3-prong. Okay. Okay. AIO pump is the far right one. Now I see why Jungle said this is the fun part. All right. Now, where do I plug in this 9-pin one that comes off the pump? I'm holding. 130. $14. Okay. Yeah, it's not very helpful. No. Because all it tells me is like that one I have the 3-pin one. It shows me a picture of a 4-pin where to slide it in, and then it shows me a picture of a 3-pin. Okay, hold on. Using the included Corsair Link USB cable attached to pump unit to a motherboard USB header. So this one I plugged into the pump, the Corsair Link USB cable has to go to a USB header connector, which the only thing I can see are the ROG extensions. Yeah. Right. Right. So it would have to plug into that raw ext plug, right? Because that's the only one that has that pin set up on this board. Because it looks identical to the other USB cable one that I plugged in earlier.
Yeah. But the minor for a large actually you can do the Corsair USB cable, attach the connector to the motherboard USB header,
Yeah, that's the only one I could find that it'll plug into. Okay. More cable management. Great. PCIe. That is do. PCIe. That's the. Isn't that the graphics card? This thing's cable management sucks.
Right. You see the one that has the side
Yeah. Not to me because I don't know where. Right.
Right? You can also plug your motherboard outputs. Have one plug, not necessarily three. You plug the second one into the speed block inside of it.
Yes, it does, Nick. I'm getting a headache already.
Go ahead and take a look at that.
Who, me?
Because it's it looks like there's two wires. Got for like 5 minutes. You've got the Corsair link cable. You've got cables that are already attached to your phone. One is for your fans, which actually attaches to the Corsair fans. And then you've got the other one, which is on the board. So basically, it takes you a pair of multiple in the house for the next time. Next time you got plug into the board, and then you plug the fans with all the different settings. Those are all different things. That's basically it's great. There should only two of them, or one of them's going to connect directly to the two fans. The other one's going to connect to the motherboard fan, the optional fan, and then the other one connects to that's the micro USB one that you plug in. That one goes into a USB drive.
Well, I've got all those hooked up. Except for my USB 3.1 cable that I assume goes to the front of the case. Which honestly, I'm not worried about that one. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to get the CPU wires, these, up there. Well, they probably would if there wasn't a radiator up there. Trying to do cable management the correct way, and it's not working. Well, yeah, Mac, I know that, but how do you expect me to get it all the way over to the far corner? Like, because it's all, I mean, it's like the cable should have been put in before anything else. Let me see if I can fish it to the far right, behind the fan. Which I doubt I'll be able to. Because the problem is there's 2 CPU plugs for some reason. Why would you need 2 CPU plugs? Power plugs. Yeah, it's not going to fish like that. Nope, it ain't going to go that way, guys. Come on. I'm trying to get the CPU power plugs ran up to the top of the case. Yeah, these. Well, for me to run the cable. Because they're supposed to go through this hole right here. And guess what? They won't fit because there's a radiator and the fan's right there. I'm listening. Yeah, I got cable ties. I was trying to see if I can run it. Trying to see if I can run it this way, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. All right. If I could just get the wiring done and get the graphics card in, I'd be happy right now. Yeah, the problem is it's not going to drop down far enough, Mac. Because part of the motherboard's in the way to let it drop down far enough. I literally have to fish the whole thing back out again. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. Can't see it, but I'm literally trying to run through the other side. That's what I'm working on right now. Without, disconnecting other wires by accident. Or bending pins or anything like that. Why would you need 2 CPU plugs? I don't understand that. I don't know yet. Probably. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, I can't clip them in. The fan is in my way. That's not the problem right now, Jungle. Then the radiator would be in the way. I can't mount them on the exterior top, Mac. There's a cover that goes up there. The dust shield's up there. It'd be so much easier if these cables would actually fit where I need them to fit. Because in my other motherboard, these clips right here that hold it in place would be facing down. They're facing up on this one, which goes right into the radiator. No. Again, I have to remove the whole radiator assembly. I mean, this is just plumb stupid right here. I'm about ready to break the clip off. Why? Yeah, I can't get to it. Wait. Ah, I got it. Okay. I wish I'd ran that a different way. You know what's going to suck? Is this power supply ever goes out?
Yeah.
I'll have to literally gut the computer to get that cable out. I probably could have. Oh, okay. Never mind. So honestly, it looks like I'm really just down to power hookups for the remaining fans and the hard drive once I get the hard drive in. All that good jazz. Which I'm about to probably do right now. Because the rest of this power stuff can be hooked up with all that in there. Right?
Yeah.
Well, as far as I can tell, I have all the case stuff hooked up, other than these little bitty CPU, these little fan plugs. Well, no, there's some of these fans have the I'm assuming the motherboard hookup.
Yeah.
Which I think that's one. Yeah, this thing's got crappy cable management system on this case. It's not like Mother One. Mother One had better cable management. Okay. Who be user? Because I can't see TeamSpeak. Oh, welcome back. All right. Well, I guess we're going to go ahead and store the Corsairs back. Now I'm going to do black for the on the inserts parts.
Yeah,
Well, that's gray. I was going to go black. Do I need to go gray? I'll just go gray. Welcome back. Oh. Why do things have to fight me so hard? All right, case laydown time. Trying to. Mean the gray, black. Oh, okay. It's easier to do it when it's laying down. Put those. Hello, user. All right. Where did my light go? There it is. All right. 16 gigabytes worth of RAM installed. All right, Jungle. Question. Should I go ahead and put the graphics card in and then finish doing the power hookups? Okay, and just I already thrown this about Mac, but my fans on the case, you know how they have the regular power cable plug, the 4-pin?
Yep.
They also have this little bitty 3-pin. What is that for? Is that the plug into the motherboard? Okay. All right. I think there's one right above where the power or the GPU is about to go. All right. Reinstalling this big motherboard is going to, or graphics card is going to be a pain in the caboose. Because some of the cabling is in my way. All right, we're locked in on that. Now to remember, over here. This is always the fun part, putting these little bitty spots, screws in these little bitty spots. Dadgummit. Hey, Mac, remind me the next time I do a PC build, don't use this case. I know. It's just, it's being a pain in the butt to get to certain things. Like, well, the reason why he didn't use it is because the radiator he had didn't work in this case. Yeah. I'm making it work the best I can here. Oh, they will. Trust me. Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. We're gonna have to do a little wire tie there because of the extra CPU plug pin. But other than that, yeah. I'm just trying to see if there's some place I can stick this thing out of the way, but it's really not. Oh, I got it. Stick it up behind the fan. Yeah, the inside of this case is not very pretty. Okay. All right, now I just got to figure out where to finish. CH fan 3. There's a fan 3. Fan 2. Come on, where's another one? That's got to be one right there. Jungle, what page is the fan plugs on again? Well, I have one that's to the left of my cooler.
Okay. Yeah. So.
That I'm trying. It looks like it's a fan one, but it's not marked fan.
Okay. So you see where your audio plugs in?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see it now. That's one I was thinking was one. That one that's right by the outputs on the back of the case.
Yeah, four different main numbers.
Okay, that one's plugged in. Yeah, which are all filled right now. Time is it? 4:16. Yeah, I gotta fish these other two out because, like, fish out as in take off the wire ties. Bread ties, whatever you want to call them, so I can get those to proper places. All right, what do you go to? You just go up to something. I don't know what. That's the hard drive. All right, so let's see here. I need one of you to plug in. Oh, crap. Where was it? Channel 2. Okay, well, I can't reach these all the way across the motherboard to get to those. Is that going to be a problem?
Well, which one? Yeah, you trying to plug in the rear fan or the front fans?
Front fans.
Front fans, there's one on the front of the board right by the fan slots.
Right, but there's two plugins.
Did you use all three of the top? Oh, okay. On the bottom, right next to got another one.
Okay.
See, up to the original page 124.
All right, that's the one I missed. Okay. The one that Mac just told me. All right, so I just got to get this other one up to above the graphics card. Somehow. Okay, which one are you? Are you this one? All right. Poop that one through. I'm gonna plug them in anyways because there's connectors for them. Huh? So what's powering the fans? The motherboard? Okay, so I don't have to worry about hooking up the power cables then. Okay. This is a little bit more sophisticated in my other case, so that's why I'm lost on a lot of stuff.
On one board, you can also set up something to fights from if you're trying to specific game, which is for example, game. You can also alter the sound. You can alter the
Okay. That doesn't go there.
It's actually my auto. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I still have not found the power hookup for this stupid pump. That's hard drives. This crazy little connector, I can't find where it plugs into something. Yeah, that has the pins enclosed. Yeah. Well, that's not that doesn't work, Jungle. Max got the picture of that one. I don't know if he can show it to you or not. Because this pin setup, it doesn't work up there. That's what I'm getting at. Okay, I'm listening. Right, it has to go to power, right? Then what's it for? Looks? Yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Okay, I got you now. An extra cable. Okay. Okay. Just tuck it away out behind something. I'll plug these again, redo this. Or I could just do it from here. That was easier said than done. Heck, I'm really getting tired of cables. Yeah, I know. It's just I just unplugged something that's a pain in the butt to plug in with the graphics card in here. Got it. So I was trying to reroute it around a different way to where it didn't look so gaudy. Yeah, because like I was telling Mac, this case is horrible for cable management compared to my other case. All right. So again, I don't have to use any of the hookups for the fans, right? Like all the okay. All right, so I am going to pull this out through the back, run it over here. And the rest of these I'm just gonna kind of tuck away. Now the USB 3.1 on the front, I'm not going to worry about. I'll just use the ones I have on the back. Well, that's the thing. Well, I have the cable to do a 3.1, but I only have a 3.0 USB port on the front. Which means I have to remove more stuff to get to those. That's why I didn't want to mess with it. Yeah, we. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that connection, Jungle, because I have to literally take off the whole top front of this case to get to it. That's just it's a little that 3.1 USB port at the front. Yeah, that's just no, that's a little too much work. Yeah. Yeah, that's plugged in. That's my 3.1 or my 3.0 connector. That's what I'm saying. I have the wiring to do 3.1 to those USBs, but I'm not going to spend another hour trying to dissect the top of this case to get to it. So yeah, it's yeah. Gotta love static clean stuff. You know, John, it's right next to the W pump. It's the only place it would fit in. No, it's fine. Yeah. 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 And then 3.1's up here at the top. Cable management stinks because it doesn't work in this case. Yeah. No. All right. Well, I think I'm going to end it here for now. I'm going to take a break for a little bit before we even try to do a hard drive. I know. All right. And like I said, if you can't see it, Jungle and Mac, that's a freaking wiring nightmare in there. There is no cable management to this case at all. You can't hide the cables. I'm talking about all the other ones that you can't hide. Yeah, well, nobody's going to see it but me, so it don't matter. Alrighty. Blake, are you still around? Probably not, because there's only two people in the... Who's the... okay. Blake is left. Yeah. Alright. Well, because I was going to turn the face cam around one last time for Blake, but it's on the recording. On the stream, so... Now I got 1,001 extra parts I don't know what to do with. Run. Now, we are going to stick. Where should I stick this nice, lovely Ryzen 7 sticky? I'm just going to put it on here just so it looks. Dude, I got, where is it? Not that. This. Okay. You think I have enough Republic of Gaming stickers? That was in the motherboard case box. Yeah. I'm going to put the Ryzen 7 thing right by the power button. Mac's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Right back. Well, I got stickers. I'm going to use stickers. Probably. All right. Well, I can't get really good pictures of it, but I don't have the back closed up yet, but everything else is in. The only reason why the back's not closed up for whoever watches this later is because I don't have the hard drive installed because it's currently in the computer I'm using to run the stream. So, Oh, I did. Don't worry, Jungle. I remembered to put the cable in here. The hard drive cable. I only put one in because that's all I got is one hard drive. But I have all the other ones, so they'll go into the file do not forget drawer. A floppy 3.5? Whoa, Jungle, we gotta upgrade you, bud. Oh, wow. I found yeah, you open up the box that the motherboard came in. It says, "Welcome to the Republic," as soon as you open it up. It's on the back lid. Yes, it is. It's an ASUS. It's an ASUS GeForce. See, I got you on that one, Mac. Ow. I think I had some that came with the graphics card. I just didn't use them. So, okay, I don't need any of this. I might want to keep the receipts, though. What is this? Warranty? Yeah, I want to keep the warranty because this isn't warranted like mother stuff is. Sorry, just doing a little trash management at the moment. I got trash all over my room right now. Everyone have a good night or afternoon. I will be back on later streaming something. There it is.